Hello, YouTube. It is Cat Vanillish, and we're going to be reacting to B Dylan Hollis. Let's see if I can full screen that on this.
Mississippi mud. Now, through baking across America, I've discovered the South does dessert particularly well. Butter! And you can't get much more southern than Mississippi. Right there. We start with 20 Oreos. Unlike certain forms of contraception, we are not discarding the filling. Keep it in and turn to crumbs. Melt 3 cups of butter. Fire! And mix with the crumbs. Butter! Press this into a 13. Grease your pan if you want, but there's so much butter it should be okay. Bake for 8 minutes.
Probably, yeah.
Done! The filling is half a cup of cocoa, a cup of melted butter.
Again?
Beautiful smell. Now we let that cool a bit while we beat 4 eggies. I'm now broke. In goes 1 3/4 cups of sugar, a salt a pinch, and some vanilla. Ooh. 1 1/2 cups of flour, 2 cups of pecans. Love a good nut. This is essentially a gooey brownie.
I absolutely love putting nuts in my mouth.
Smooth over the crust. There's many ways to make Mississippi mud. You got pies, you got cakes, you got puddings. But this is my recipe for the best of them all. 350 for about 40 minutes. During the last 5 minutes,
yeah, that sounds about right.
3 cups of mini marshmallows. Carefully.
Ooh.
I'm gonna show you something. Don't tell on me. While that cools, the last step needs 4 cups of powdered sugar, 1/3 cup of cocoa, 2/3 of a cup of evaporated milk. You whisk it all in before a final 1/2 cup of melted butter. Layer on thick.
That's a lot of butter. Holy.
Dessert. Let this cool. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is thrilling. Guilty of 1 or 2 nutritional felonies, sure, but I don't mind death by chocolate. And Mississippi doesn't play around. Mississippi mud.
Yeah, they don't sound like that they're playing around. However, that is a lot of butter. That is also a lot of sugar. Holy.
A pickled cheesecake from 72. Says this cheesecake stands out because it's savory. You don't think it has anything to do with the pickles? We start with a pretzel crust. Melted margarine. Time for the filling. Pound of cream cheese, cup of sour cream, goat cheese, and some pickle juice. Beat until soft. Honey, I don't know instructions.
I just realized it just registered what he's making.
Garlic, onion powder, and red pepper flakes. At least it's hot garbage. Now for the star of the show, an entire cup of dill pickles. Smooth top. Yes. 45 minutes at 350. Good night. Oh boy. What is that? No, it's a demon quiche. Cheesecake.
It is a demon quiche. What the hell? That sounds disgusting as it looks.
Bacon grease chocolate chip cookies from 53. Now I don't need to tell you how much we love bacon, and when it's cooked,
I beg your finest pardon.
Liquid gold, which theoretically can be used in baking just like butter. Start by frying a pound of bacon. Bacon is always a good idea. Fire! Just like pre-ordering a new cookbook, Baking Yesteryear. Hot bacon. Was that too forward? Sorry, I'm just excited.
Maybe.
I say bacon clogs your arteries. I said yeah, with what? Bacon. We need a 1/2 cup. Perfect.
No, the salt.
Bowl with a 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar.
It's the salt and fat.
And whisk. If your grease is solid, melt it. Sorry, it's the bacon and the vanilla. The dry ingredients, we just need 2 cups of flour, 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. Then we bring it all together with a big cup of chocolate chips. We can add mood juice if it's too dry.
Ooh.
Chill. 350 for around 12 minutes. You smell amazing.
I don't trust it.
God. Salty, sweet, bacon, chocolatey, chewy. It's dark magic. Bacon grease chocolate.
I don't trust it. I really don't. I really don't trust it.
Ranch cornbread from 87. This book contains 5 secret cornbread recipes believed to be the lost sacred texts of Nebraska. Bake them all, die. Like the first bread, these are all 3-2-1 recipes, meaning we start with 3 eggy beat. 2 boxes of plain cornbread mix by the power of the Midwest. And as you may have guessed, 1 entire 6 fluid ounce bottle of...
Okay, bye. Have a good day. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by.
Cornbread. Oh, no.
I never had cornbread before.
Gourmet option. Are you taking the prickle? Sprinkle on a pack of ranch seasoning. The volume of ranch.
Did I say never had? I meant I never made cornbread.
What type of Nebraska voodoo is this? $3.75 for 25 minutes. It reeks. My house smells like hidden failure. Dang.
My house smells like what kind of failure?
It's exactly like a ranch Dorito. The flavor blast and salty. That's a statement. Concerned as to why I like it. Ranch cornbread.
I mean, I would try it if it tastes like a ranch Dorito. No.
Ranch cornbread from...
It's not staying on topic. Oh.
A jellied meatloaf from 1931. We begin with a pound of ground beef. You don't want the sky beef, that would be...
Let me first turn that down because I think that's too loud, yeah.
Who's mooing now? Strange. It's not dinner time until you add a pack of gelatin to some water. Onion and celery. Celery. You know what stings more than a knife, Mr. Onion? Rejection. Now 2 cups of chicken stock. Time to boil. Strain this into the gelatin. No veggies allowed. Thank you for your service. Now that this is thick, we add in the beef, pimentos, and then we mix. This is revolting. No. What a joy.
Isn't this just technically an ass bacon?
Incorrect. It's a cat food recipe. Choke. Sugar cakes from 1947.
Oh god, no. Not the sweetbread. No, sweetbread is, I think, pancreas.
So why we prance about and eat it is beyond me. With that being said, I've never tried it. Until now. Into a pot of water goes a pound of calf's liver. This recipe asks for calf or mutton liver. But when I asked about mutton liver to the butcher, he just asked if I was okay. On the boil, we need a quarter cup of breadcrumbs.
I don't think you are.
Salt, pepper, plus dried sage and onion. Then we drain the... Look, what? I don't want to do this! Mince the liver. You know, I used to have a sock like this. This is disgusting. 2 eggs. Get in. Now we make patties. What do you think we fry these in? Lard. Let me get my lard bucket.
Oh, God.
Just lemon large with liver and lard. There's something deviant about this. Tastes like metal. I don't like that.
I'm guessing you don't like liver.
What is magic mayo?
It's an acquired taste for liver.
The first ingredient is sweetened condensed milk. Don't worry though, it's only 2/3 of a cup into a jar. It'll just take 12 years, quarter cup of olive oil, quarter cup of vinegar, the yolk of 1 egg. I find this incredible because mayonnaise is actually dairy-free, yet these people have managed to turn it into a lactose bonanza. We finish up with a pinch of salt, cayenne, and ground mustard. Now we seal and shake vigorously.
I'm sorry, mustard?
Whatever demon we've summoned. You know, I used to like mason jars.
You did not have to do it like that. You did not have to do it like that, no.
To the fridge. Okay. Well, that's awful, but nobody eats mayonnaise by itself. No! It tastes like sunscreen! From the Great Depression. What is the cheapest food was the question asked at the height of the Depression. So food scientists at Cornell came up with this. We start with a cup of cornmeal. So far so good. Then a half cup of powdered milk.
Wow.
1 teaspoon of salt mixed into a sauce.
As somebody who regularly bakes, this is deeply upsetting.
Boil. Just how prolonged is this boil? It's done. Now, if this were
I need to get an accordion.
Tomato sauce and some pepper. For dessert, a touch of molasses and cinnamon.
Cinnamon!
Tastes like a wet blanket. They're all so sad, like depressed polenta. Oatmeal.
What the?
Unemployed grits. Fiesta peach spam bake.
God.
1950.
Fiesta Peach Spam Bake.
Yes, folks, Thanksgiving is soon upon us, which means plenty of family drama, so I say why not just cut to the chase, serve this, and make everybody visibly upset. We begin by drinking
why not?
sliced peaches. Save the syrup. Time for spam. Nothing says the holidays like ambiguous...
Everybody needs spam.
Now we slice it lengthwise 4 times, but don't go all the way through. Stunt the spam with cloves. Are you joking? You're not joking. This is ridiculous. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. 2021's been a...
To be fair, my dad has a recipe that shoves garlic cloves into beef chuck roast.
Peaches. To the quarter cup of peach syrup, we add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Are you aware what syrup is? Sugar? Now that's just vulgar. Add the peaches. $3.75 for 35 minutes. Oh dear. Why do I keep doing this?
Why?
That's not a good laugh, because this tastes like if Christmas gave up. A peanut pie from 1941, courtesy of the Caro Kid, who I can only describe as an infant male escort. Randy, work with me here.
Please.
A haircut. Any big plans for the weekend? Whole cup of whole cup of sugar. So you want sugar with your sugar? Diabetes go eggy shell. You didn't see anything. Margarine.
I saw nothing.
Peanuts. All right. Stop looking at me.
Did you just slap him with cheese? Oh.
Demon baby! What did I do? It tastes like crunchy diesel. A pepper cake from 1915. Instead of regular flavor,
What the?
it uses peppercorn and caraway, which is an interesting idea because it's...
So, my favorite thing to bake is the Italian rainbow cookies. Because my sister married into an Italian family. They love... And I want to show them that I care for them. They love them because they actually turn out really good. Especially this year. Everybody I ask, they enjoy it. And my second favorite thing to make is I actually make my own ice cream, my own chocolate cake. Head itchy. But yeah, I love to bake. I want to try to make my own bread.
awful. Half cup of butter. Sugar. 2 eggs.
Brrr.
And a cup of syrup. What do you want, Miss Butterworth? Man, this is very runny, like me in an hour.
That just looks like condensed milk.
Cream, we add an entire tablespoon of cracked pepper, caraway, and then the floofers. Introducing the world's worst dip. Get in, flour. A cup of raisins. Love those. Mm-hmm.
I am concerned.
Yay. Bacon oven. Well, at least you specified the appliance. Now I was in the dishwasher. It's bizarre. It takes an identity crisis on a...
It is an identity crisis.
Salad from 1961. In typical 60s fashion, we're using gelatin. We meet again. Nothing says salad.
I'm sorry, a salad with gelatin.
Salad like animal collagen. Half cup of boiling.
What?
Vinegar. Lemon juice. Bit of salt. In you go. Now we shred celery, carrots, and cabbage. Always wash these real good. Celery's just like your parents. Dirtier than you think.
I'm concerned.
It's supposed to be a fun way to get kids to eat their vegetables. How'd that work out, America? Onion powder. Pepper. Okay. What's the point? A loaf pan? Really? I just love when my salad comes in a brick. Good night. Good morning. It's time for mayonnaise.
What?
What have you perfected? Garbage. It's cold, limp, and crunchy, and bad. Cheesecake.
I don't doubt you.
Cheesecake stands out because it's savory. You don't think it has anything to do with the pickles? We start with pretzel crust. Melted margarine. Time for the filling. Pound of cream cheese. Cup of sour cream. Goat cheese. And some pickle juice. Beat until soft.
I forgot what he was making.
Egg. Parmesan, garlic, onion powder, and red pepper flakes. At least it's hot garbage. Now for the star of the show, an entire cup of dill pickles. Smooth top. Yes.
What kind of pie is he making?
Good night. Oh boy.
What kind of monster has he created?
What is that? No.
Oh, I did see this.
A polka dot prune loaf.
Yeah, I saw the short.
So we're either going to be polka dotting the loaf or polka dotting the toilet. I know where I've got my money. Start by cooking 28 prunes, which is actually 28 too many. Water. 3 cups of Bisquick mix. Not sure if I'm curious or scared.
I am scared.
Now we form a dough. I wanted to make this last year, but I couldn't because there was a toilet paper shortage. Roll out and cut into 28 squares. Don't look at me. I couldn't tell you where this is going. I just know it's...
I'm concerned about this.
Melted butter. Sugar. Cinnamon. Then we wrap in...
Cinnamon!
Before going into a loaf pan. This has to be the most complicated laxative on the planet. Keep the balls arranged closely. That is solid.
Oh, yeah, that's right, bread.
Row 2. Top the 3rd row with nuts and bake. I don't know about this. Between the Bisquick and the prunes, it's just very odd. Plus, it's liable to punish the porcelain. A poor man.
Probably, yeah.
From the Great Depression. The Depression was bad, right? People were crawling around on all fours in their yards eating dandelions. No, that's not an exaggeration. Those who were better off, like Ruth here, came up with recipes like this. Though bless her heart, she couldn't spell raisins. That's okay. Right?
Yeah.
We start by cooking 1 cup of said raisins with 2 cups of water. Fire! We're boiling this until it reduces by half. Then we beat in a whole cup of shortening. I mean, I think that's a little excessive. This. In goes 1 egg.
1 little tiny eggy.
Of ground cloves,
Aww.
allspice, and cinnamon. Ruth, I don't think that's gonna help.
Why are you putting allspice?
Baking soda and 2 cups of.
Oh wait, allspice, not.
Oh, this does not look right. There are no baking instructions at all, so we're just gonna do 350 for Lord knows how long. About 45 minutes. Did you notice there was no sugar? My legs are shaking, and not in the good way.
Mine wouldn't either.
Well, that tastes like a diagnosis. That's a poor man's pie from 1949. Now, this has to be the simplest pie recipe I've seen during my time on this earth. I'm not even sure this is going to make a pie. But first...
Probably not.
Good afternoon, Mr. Pastry. How you been? How's the wife? How you like that? For the filling... For the filling, we have a pint of cream, cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of flour, and that's it. If this is a pie filling, then I'm Captain America. And then in it goes. We do get to sprinkle nutmeg on top. How extravagant. In this goes at 425 until it sets like a custard.
What?
I have no idea. It looks upset.
It looks like it's gonna...
Well, it's great. So long as you don't have to eat it. Sweet goop. I don't get it. Now I your pie. A pork belly fruitcake from 1915. Meat and dessert was quite common back then.
I make my own chashu pork belly cake, fruit cake.
So was botulism. Steep a pound of pork in a cup of water. Fire! Honey, would you spare pork? I'll take a divorce. Sugar! Cup of molasses. Sweet, bitter, and meaty. Like my ex. Yeah, why is it foaming? Do you think you could hear me? Currants. Peel.
It probably heard you.
Don't say it, Dylan. Cinnamon! Needs flour.
Cinnamon!
2, 3. How big is this cake? 350 for 2.5 hours. Suppose any less and it might gain consciousness. 350 for needs flour. 1, 2, 3. How big is this cake?
That did not look appetizing. Not one bit. No, that is not a cake mix. That is poop from a butt.
350 for 2.5 hours. Suppose any less and it might gain consciousness. Chungus. She's looking like a house foundation. All right, we got 2 fruitcakes here. What's scary is that it's not terrible. It's got this oily richness to it, but something just...
Ew.
I think it's the pound of pork.
Probably.
From the Great Depression. Why just live in the Great Depression when you could also have chronic diarrhea? Wants me to plump in my prunes in water. I ain't plumping my prunes in nothing. Buy me dinner first. Pastry! How do you get this plump? Is plumping even a verb? I have birthed you. Easy does it.
I have birthed you.
That was distasteful. It looks like a failed grave robbery. Crust complete. Fire! Sugar. Prunes. Smells like botulism. It's 9 p.m. and I'm boiling prunes in my kitchen. Walnuts ain't gonna save this recipe.
It's not.
8 egg whites. How many? Fold together. How does one know when a laxative is done cooking? Alrighty.
Ugh.
You know, it's not bad. It just vaguely tastes like a felony. World War II. So it's the 40s and we don't have any butter, sugar, milk, or eggs, and we need to make a cake. What do? Panic! Into a sauce.
Panic!
2 cups of raisins plus 1 cup of water. In the interest of
1 cup of water.
Raisins to substitute our sugar. So you want me to boil raisins? It ain't easy being a patriot. A half cup of lard. Just give up. Don't make a cake.
Oh God.
Molasses. No, this is not worth it. It's not. Looks like
Probably not. No.
Smells of death. For the dry ingredients, we need 1.5 cups of flour, ½ teaspoon of baking soda, and the only spice.
I like the way he says flour.
Cloves. It's always the cloves. Mash.
Always.
It's been nice knowing you.
Mash the raisins.
Get off. Bring the pie for an hour.
Oh God. not sound good. No.
Oh, ma'am. No.
The way that sounded, I agree with him. First he taps it with a fork. It sounded like concrete. And then he crunched it. Sounded like rock candy. I don't think a cake should sound like rock candy.
1892. Now my first thought was, who comes up with this? And then I took a look at the front. My man looks like he does taxes for fun.
Probably.
Wheat germ. Dead people called fiber. And this is another.
Oh God.
Acetate, one medium child. Half a cup.
Maybe.
Sure it's meant for a bird. 1 cup of buttermilk and a cup of molasses. Come out. Don't worry.
It does. I made my own gingerbread.
The soak for a half hour, just to make it edible. Half cup of prunes.
Why is it always prunes?
Really out here making people B-52 their toilets. This is either gonna plug you up or bring the morning thunder. Your boy said French fire.
It probably is. One or the other. There's no in between.
This is culinary terrorism. $3.50 for 4 minutes. When I tell you that this is a brick, I mean it. It is a piece of masonry.
The way it fell from his mouth.
Tastes like a bookshelf. Books included. That is bad. A Snickers salad from 1974. Yes, this is one of these salads, which definitely isn't a salad.
It's not a salad!
And they can't be stopped. We start by topping 10 ounces worth of Snickers.
That's not a salad then!
No, I'm just making my salad. You know, with the chocolate bars. Come on. Cup of cold milk. Mood juice. 2 packs of vanilla pudding. 4 Granny Smith apples. That's for what? Solidarity?
What?
I don't deserve this. Whatever happened to respect your elders? Now into the pudding goes a tub of Cool Whip. Because we don't give a shit. In goes the apple.
So you want to put Cool Whip in there?
You don't measure this in calories. No, you measure this in years taken off of your life expectancy. For results, chill. You need to chill. Is it good? No. Is it bad? No. It's sugar. Go ahead, feed this to a child. You're gonna yeet them into orbit. Goodbye, Johnny. Where's Johnny? Johnny is gone. A spam pie from the 1960s.
No. We've already seen what happened with the spam.
60s. A little late in the century for war crimes. Crust is saltines. Downshift. Butter. Eggy. Marjoram. Are you just
okay, you're not making a sweet crust. Okay.
Particularly religious, but today might be the day. A cup of evaporated milk. Have you lost the plot?
What?
If I do this correctly, I'm gonna invoke the spirit of Richard Nixon. This ain't a weapon. Cheddar, you're a monster. Liposuction looking. Decorate. Decorate? How do you decorate a tumor? He says, we're not concerned about the almonds. In utter fear. Oh. So, God damn. Yeah, this is severe. Takes like an IHOP kitchen floor.
How do you know what an IHOP kitchen floor tastes like?
From the Second World War. Now I know this is gonna be awful because it calls for soured milk, not buttermilk, not milk and vinegar, no honey. Soured bad milk. Oh, she's thick. The raisins.
Soured bad.
For flavor. 3, 2, 1. Black off to the toilet. A cup of sour cream. Disgusting wasn't enough for you. Call add spices. Thanks for that. What goes well with IBS? Brown sugar smells like Normandy. Charming. Bacon.
Wait, brown sugar with spoiled milk.
The pothole. I should have gone to church. Yeah.
The way he just cringes.
Shower drain or a bunion. Spaghetti-o jelly.
How do you know what either tastes like?
Now, I've been unable to confirm whether or not this recipe actually existed in the 60s. Not that I particularly want to, but seemingly everybody and their dog has sent me this. Into the saucepan goes a 1/4 cup of tomato soup, 1/4 cup of water. Now 2
1/4 cup of water!
Wonder what demon will summon today. Fire! Now this is completely smooth. We remove from heat and add 2 cans of SpaghettiOs. Is life insurance expensive?
Probably. Oh wait, no, I don't have to say probably.
Ooh, did I mention there were sausages? Because there are sausages. I don't want to do it.
This makes me sad.
That is unnatural. It's like a morgue. Tomato aspic from 1939. Yes, this is arguably the infamous dish of the 20th century. At one point, it was on every menu from coast to coast. We
Probably, yeah.
Cups of stewed tomatoes, then an onion. What is the size of
onion?
Things heavier than my self-doubt. 1 celery stalk. Slicey slice. And now for the most pointless herb, the bay leaf. I think if these were small men, you'd have a hard time telling whether it's in or not. A pinch of salt. Oh, so what are you doing tonight? Into a pot. Fire! Cooking for
a single
Meanwhile, we took 2 tablespoons of gelatin and a half cup of water. Now we strain this to remove any trace of raisin from the dish. And the gelatin. I don't like the look of this at all. To the fridge.
I don't either.
What do you think we garnish this with? Did you guess mayo? Stop jiggling. And some paprika.
No.
This is just a commendably daft idea. Tastes like somebody killed Italy. Like geriatric ketchup. Tuna salad.
Geriatric ketchup! I was exhaling.
What's wrong with that tuna, Dylan? Oh, you know, making Jell-O. 1969 Lubbock, Texas Community Cookbook. Cup of water. Salt. Fire! Half a red onion. This was written by Mitchell White. Of course, that's his name.
The LEDs are off on my PC. Hold on.
Gelatin, vinegar. Already smells like death. In you go. Really, Mitchell? I want to know who
Oh.
this man. Celery. Make sure to chop it up all fine and disgusting. 5 ounces of albacore tuna. Are we sure this recipe wasn't written by...
Why specifically albacore?
Was Mitchell a cat? Oh boy.
I forgot what the plot was.
Get to this. I do this for you.
Yeah.
Oh. Mitchell! That's not food. This is a war crime.
It is.
Vinegar pie from the Great Depression. A modern take on home baking. Sir, your phone number is
Muriel Bag from Courage the Cowardly Dog would absolutely love this recipe.
4 digits. Pastry. This is my son. Get a little bit dusty. You're gonna want a deep 9-inch. Don't.
Yeah.
Blind bake at 350. Eggy. No, officer, there's no shell in here. Sugar. Add your Paula Deen.
Sugar!
So far, so good. Vinegar. I take it back. Wakey, wakey, time for school. A dash of sorghum. Well, I don't have sorghum because I don't have a life expectancy of 12. That's a pair of pine sol, baby. For the
Ugh.
kingdom. Bake to your liking.
Cinnamon.
My liking. Don't come back. It came back. Nah. Heaven. This is
That-
what I
yeah.
want a toilet brush to taste like.
Yeah, that has to be very sour.
War cake. No eggs, no milk, no butter, no joy. There's no sugar.
I haven't felt joy in over 6 years. Yeah.
Is this the cake? 2 teacups of raisins. How am I supposed to know how big your teacups are? Ira, 1 teacup of dates. Why do dead people like dates so much? Bam! Fire! Cup and a half of molasses. Pretty sure this is how diesel is made. Cinnamon! Ira needs clothes. If he does it, wouldn't want to ruin a disaster. Here goes nothing. What in good God
I mean,
is this?
a lot of these are disasters.
The war. Over what? Your cooking. Come on! This is the only cake that looks burnt before you bake it.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Tastes like a boot. Like a size 10 boot.
Specifically a size 10.
One of the many questionable substances people experimented with in the 70s. Pistachio pudding. In you go. Crushed pineapple. Hello, you are very green, sir. Cup of fluffy boys. Smells like a Palm Springs retirement home.
Palm Springs retirement home.
Good night. Optional walnuts. Walnuts are never optional. Oh my. Nixon wished it was this easy. Cheers.
You don't want to have walnuts as an optional because you would always love having nuts in your mouth.
Cup of diabetes. I can feel my teeth rotting. A water pie from the Great Depression. Can you bake a pie with 4 ingredients? Yes! I could also eat my mattress. Fire your oven. I'm sorry, but we have to let you go. Pastry! It's been 13 months. What if I told you I hate pie? Oh boy, fit! Fork it. Not that desperate. Blind bake the pastry. That's rude. Here. Damn it. Add 3 gills of water. This written for a fish. Is this a joke? Sugar. Flour. I think this qualifies as a pre-existing condition. Unconstitutional. Top with butter. We're not even at a red light. This is not legal.
What?
I finished a bit early, like my ex. It's a breast implant. No, ma'am.
Well, whoever thought of this recipe didn't understand what they were doing because all it is just water, sugar, and butter.
Big bad. Tastes like lint. Soggy lint. Amish lard cake. cakes from 1895. Lard, 100% solid pig fat, a disturbing concept, and we're going to fry a dessert in it. Start with 1.5 cups of sour milk. They mean buttermilk. Full cup of heavy...
Oh, that's what that means. Okay. I was wondering why they were using sour milk in it.
Cream. Oh my. 2 eggs. Oh, this is thick. 1.5 teaspoons of floof soda. Pinch of salt. Add flour and
Floof soda.
pie dough consistency. I don't know what type of pie dough you're dealing with. Disturbingly dense. And now we heat 2 pounds of lard for deep frying. Pounds.
What?
Out of the box, please. There you go, big boy. Wait, you didn't tell me what shape they are. When in doubt, triangles. I'm not ready. Just flip. Cooperate. You are... Oh my god.
What am I witnessing?
Lard triangle. You were swimming in animal fat. How does it feel? Then we roll them in sugar. Ooh. That in my stomach like a bowling ball. Saturated fat. No spices, just cream and... I have a sudden urge to hibernate. A baked pizza from 1954. Now I'm afraid of lots of things, including the IRS, clowns, and English majors. But I'm most afraid of beans where they don't belong. Oh dear. The sauce begins...
I have fear of beans where they don't belong too.
8 ounces of spaghetti sauce. Really starting out on the wrong foot. More like the wrong limb. Add oregano.
Oh yeah.
Authentic taste. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm in Italy. For the crust, we...
So you're adding oregano?
Biscuits. Sorry, what were you saying about authentic? On goes the sauce. A bit of Parmesan. Now
I forgot what he was making. Baked beans pizza.
In the center, some fresh mozzarella. How to get an entire country to hate you. Step 1. This. 4 for 10. Then 3.25 for 20. No. We can serve this with anchovies or sardines. How about a swift death?
Please.
What is wrong with you?
You are sick. It's just vile. A bologna cake from 1966.
I'm not kidding.
And bologna and cake. Eating it. Pack of cream cheese. A tablespoon of onion powder.
I'm so glad I'm not American.
Worcestershire sauce. Boy, honey, this sure does smell like...
Worcestershire? Yeah.
I'm taking the kids. Are you ready for bologna? Good.
Bologna.
There's a pound of it. She says you'll find the rest of the recipe quite intuitive. No, I don't. Certainly not.
No, me neither.
I love the circles of indistinct mammal. Normally, I'm quite comfortable handling meat, but this is physically disturbing me. The last one...
Oh, I love handling meat.
Spray cheese. This is giving me emotions previously unknown to man.
I had something that was also cursed, but in an appealing way. So, the way I thought of it was, one layer was, well, obviously it's going to be the layers of itself. Both layers are going to be round dishes of meatloaf. Then in between and covering it, mashed potatoes. And instead of having cherries, like you'd normally do on a regular cake, is cherry tomatoes. Yeah. It just seems like a normal... It would just seem like a normal dinner in the form of a cake. That's it. Will I apologize? No. Do I like the idea? Yes. Will I try this? No.
It's uncomfy and it's bad. Broiled
It looks uncomfortable.
1967.
I will be right back. Hold on. No, wait, I can't.
Don't ask. This is a spam recipe, one of mid-century America's favorite things, right up there next to big cars and being prejudiced. First up, we put our can of spam in a blender. It's gonna be one of those days, huh?
What?
Perfect. If
Blender?
the flag was any bigger, it would be a blanket.
No.
To the ground spam, we add a teaspoon of mustard plus 2 tablespoons of ketchup, which is spelled catsup. Why?
Why?
Food juice and a half cup of oats. I just don't
What?
understand.
Oh.
Much things than this. Doubt it. You know, jokes aside, I'm quite disturbed by this.
No, that god-awful quiche, probably.
Of course it is. The epitome of logic. I think I'm becoming jaded. Peaches on
Maybe.
the baking sheet. Form some patties. Squish. Broil these on the top rack for 10 minutes. Maybe they
Why?
won't here. Well, some didn't make it, which is unfortunate, because it means some did. Well, that was utterly horrendous. Thank you.
I don't doubt it.
These cookies from 81. Call me Chris.
Okay, if they're cookies, please, please, please don't have them don't have an amount of sugar where it doesn't fit. Please.
See, but I believe that cookies should be sweet, a dessert, a treat. This isn't that. No, our friends from the...
Dog cookies. Do I know how dog cookies taste? In a way, yes, because I knew somebody that would make dog biscuits, but the difference being is that these specific dog biscuits were edible for both humans and dogs. They were safe for both humans and dogs. These specific biscuits.
80s have come up with a savory appetizer cookie, so we start by melting 2 sticks of oleo. This stuff also goes by the name of margarine or...
Oh, okay.
And a half pound of sharp cheddar. Mr. Cheese, I'm so sorry. Sloppy. A teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Worcestershire. A tablespoon of Tabasco. And 2 cups...
Tabasco?
Plus 2 cups... I can't say it. Rice Krispies. I have never seen anything.
I'm sorry.
Finally...
I'm sorry. Who the frick thought to put Rice Krispies with cheese in a cookie?
A pinch of salt and 2 cups of flour. Bake at 350 until golden.
Oh! This is an abortion waiting to happen.
No.
Yep.
Not right. Spicy and cakey and crunchy. Just eat cheese. Pipped beef.
Exactly. I just eat cheese by itself.
Shit on a shingle. Butter. Milk. Now we have dried beef. I didn't know beef came in a jar. Chop up your dehydrated cow.
You know, I actually haven't. I do want to make chipped beef on toast.
See where the name comes from. No.
What kind of?
Now we have dry, also key and crunchy. No cheese. Pipped beef from World War II.
Okay.
No. Yeah, not good. It tastes like it's insulting me. Of course it uses lard. Why not? Honey, call the police. 2 cups of raisins. It's always the...
Why the raisins?
Egg of lard. What are you feeding your chickens? You have to, sister.
He just completely misses the pot or the pan
Cup of coffee. This is
or the skillet.
I think I've summoned something. Brown sugar, eggy, lard. What do you want me to do?
More lard?
Call the CDC. This is the South's revenge. Flour, apples, add nuts. How much? I need nut instructions.
How much nut should I add?
Smells deceased. Seems to have collapsed, like the South. Tastes damp, wet. Biscuits from 1974. Now I love biscuits and I love clams, but do they belong together? Well, as my parents tried explaining to a 12-year-old me when they divorced, probably not. We put 2 cups of flour.
Depends on the biscuit, I guess.
Powder, then 2 tablespoons of shortening. Vegetable shortenings are great for when you want something like butter, but worse. Please get off the spoon. Please, sir. Mix with hands. In goes a half cup of moo juice. Then a can
Moo juice.
of clams. Little strange, fam, but you do you. Yep, those are clams. Oh, it wants the juice, too. Mix. Drop these into a muffin pan. So are they biscuits or are they muffins? What are you? That's what I used to ask my sexuality in high school. Hello. Butter. I see. I'm getting a top note of cat food, like someone got the biscuit in a fish tank. Yeah, those taste like low tide. That is to say, New Englanders will love it. A coal miner cake from 1936.
Coal miner cake? Oh no.
Lard.
Is it gonna beat Bart the shit out of?
This stuff is great, you know. You can run your tractor on it. Brown sugar. Drizzle of molasses. Is this the coal? 4 eggy.
Wait, doesn't brown sugar already have molasses, or is it different?
Cuckoo. Half cup of strong coffee. Fire. Now we mix.
Okay, now I see why it's called the coal miner's
There
cake.
are too many things happening. Get in. Then we alternate flour, coffee, flour, coffee. You are banished. Has it unionized? Looks good, but looks can be deceiving.
Yeah.
They're very dense and pungent. Suppose I wouldn't mind it if I was in a coal mine, but in a coal mine I'm not. Cheese, Jello, salad.
Yeah, so the coffee is what adds the smoky taste for why it's called the coal mine cake.
From 68. That's not a typo. This is deliberate. Someone published this and got paid for it. That's
Yeah.
Assumptions, though. We begin with a
People got paid for publishing these.
by a can of crushed pineapple. Well drained, of course, like my hope. Next, we joyously.
My hope has
blend an
already
entire
been drained.
packet of lime jello. Can I start making assumptions now? Oh, come on. Ma'am, do you know what a salad is? Because whatever you think, it's wrong.
Oh, right. There was a got.
To the fridge.
Where's the salad? Where's the salad? This is just sugar.
Ma'am, no. It's just disrespectful. A crusty spam bake from 1965. You guys are gonna be the end of me. To start, we're gonna need some
Probably.
flakes. Promise, I'm not making this up. A little bag. Crumbs. Now we get our cry. Slice into 8 pieces using.
We're always gonna cry.
That tip. I was in danger of using a spoon. To the cornflake crumbs, we add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar and a dash of cloves. Because why not go full manic? Drain a can of pineapple slices.
What the hell?
Just another day in America.
What are these people doing with spam?
No.
Spam is a meat.
20 minutes at 3:50.
Yeah.
All right. That ain't it.
These people in the past.
Cake from 68. So post-World War II saw the invention of the cake mix, but for some Americans that was still too much work. And
What is wrong with some of these people? Why are you making stuff with spam? Adding sweets to spam, I should say.
so the dump cake was invented. Let's take a dump. Directly into an orange baking dish goes 20 ounces of pie filling. Goodbye, cherries. Then we just dump cake mix on top. This is sacrilegious, preposterous, daft.
This
Melt
is-
a cup of butter.
what?
Then you just dump that on too. Then you get to bake your dump. Golly gee. $3.75 for 50 minutes. This is for people who hate baking, and I don't like those.
This is.
We have a done dump. It's fresh. Fresh dump.
I mean, it wouldn't taste bad.
Enthusiastic cobbler. I mean, yeah, it's all right, but it's all wrong. If you're going to bake, bake. A cake should be an occasion, not a disfigured dump on a no meatloaf from the Great Depression. Yes, this is a depression meatloaf, which happens
What?
to be what I call myself when I'm wrapped in blankets at 2 a.m. watching Netflix covered in Pop-Tart crumbs. But anyway, we start.
Not to mention making all these videos about the apparently special cases of these people not understanding how to freaking bake.
With 6 slices of bread, preferably like my dating life. Stale. Remove the crusts. If you're over the age of 6 and you still do this, good for you. Don't let anyone tell you how to eat. Move to a
Exactly.
Save the crusts. Add a cup of oats and a can of evaporated milk. The meat remains unseen. Perhaps it's waiting for marriage. 2 teaspoons of salt and a teaspoon of poultry seasoning.
Where is the
I'm not sure
meat?
if anyone told you, but beef is a cow. You know the mooing? Time for just a pound of ground beef. Mix
Okay, there it is.
There's more grain than meat. Get it? Then we add ketchup. Press in the bread crusts. Railroad track looking Union Pacific meatloaf. Finally, more ketchup. Bake this in a moderate
Why?
hour. That is unpleasant. It tastes like it's saving me money. Hard times. Frog eye salad from 1968. Start by boiling a pot of water. Fire! Cook a box of acini de pepe to al dente.
Oh.
You know, the other word for al dente is correct. To a new saucepan, we have a cup of sugar. Dash of flour. 2
What are you making?
Then the juice from all of this canned pineapple. You see this? This is concern. Cook this, drain the pasta. Time to go. Oh. We've chilled
All of these are concerning.
and now we start combining. Pineapple, why? The author calls this her comfort food. I call it a mistake. Pound of
Yeah, so do I.
oranges, a tub of Cool Whip, a cup of cup of marshmallows. Add salt if it needs it. It doesn't need salt, it needs help.
It does need help.
I just don't understand. Yeah, so it's not good. Frozen orange juice pie from 53. Now, I've seldom heard of orange-flavored pies, likely because it's a bad idea, but Betty Crocker doesn't think so.
I mean, we have lemon and lime meringue pies. So, in a way, I can understand it being with oranges, but not to this degree.
No. Pastry! Hello. You were misshapen. Fop it. Then we form this to a pie dish. An 8-inch is preferable. It sure is, Betty.
I love me 8 inches and above.
Now we dilute our frozen orange juice concentrate with just 1 can of water. What do you Into a saucepan, a cup of sugar, quarter cup cornstarch. Done. Half cup of OJ. Slowly whisking in until boiling. Fire!
Fire!
2 eggs. Temper the eggs. Get back in. After a minute, remove from heat and add 2 tablespoons of butter. Meringue? What are you doing, Betty? The 2 egg whites. Quarter cup of sugar.
Yeah.
Stiff. Get in. So the pie's not frozen, is it, Betty? No, it was just the orange juice. 400 for 10 minutes. Looks a bit sad.
You forgot to freeze it.
Well. It's an orange meringue pie with really bad oranges. No.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. That was what I was expecting. An orange meringue pie.
We bake in times of...
It would probably, to me, remind me of the taste of an orange dreamsicle.
Prices. We start with 2 cups of flour, half cup of water. I bet you thought there was more. No, there's not. That's right. This is the most basic recipe in the history of history. Talk about stretching $1. This is some spandex level stretch.
What?
Oh, you're gluten-free? Sorry, all we have is gluten. We cut them into sad little squares. Time to poke some holes. You know, these kind of look like graham crackers. If graham crackers were made out of drywall. We then bake the boys at 250 for upwards of 4 hours to remove the moisture. And that's how these will last longer than even the most talented of men. These are roof tiles. Well, this is a first. I always said 4 tough. Just aggressive. It doesn't taste bad, it's bread. Danger bread with bread. Now, of course, you shouldn't eat them dry, but the taste is the same. Ambrosia.
Oh my God. If you like him, please subscribe to him. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. But holy shit, I do not blame him for losing hope. I do blame him for putting us through that. But please check him out. That was hilarious, but also upsetting at the same time.